Woke up this morning, stayed up late last night, so super tired, but gotta head to the shop. Me and my bro, we're gonna start putting up the body kits together, test fitting everything, make sure they all fit. Okay, so we're in. Four-door Skylines are super sick though. Just gotta make this look good and should be ready to rock. But today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be getting 13s mocked up with the kits, drill all the mounting holes and everything so that these cars can get ready to rock. So I got my drill and a small drill bit kit so you can start drilling some holes, and then gotta get the front bumper support on, mount it up and test fit just to make sure everything's good, because obviously fiberglass kits come with a lot of extra material. Just gotta make sure it all lines up real good, especially on the front end and the fender area. So we'll do this, and then I'm hoping that we don't run into too many issues. All right, so I find the grinder tool that we're gonna be using, but that's not the right disc, and I gotta find the right discs because we're gonna be grinding down some fiberglass. So hopefully we can find it. All right, so trying to test fit this up. We had to bend this up a little bit. Fenders don't fit super perfect, but this was all smashed up right there. With some hammer and some wrenches, clamps, we kind of got it as straight as we could. So now we're gonna keep test fitting it. It's not fitting up super well, but trying to minimize this door gap. All good. All right, so Jen and I fitted up the fender. So far it looks like it's fitting up pretty good. We just had to bang some of the little mount brackets down there, but the gap looks pretty good. I mean, it's fiberglass, not gonna be perfect, but the body lines match up pretty well, yeah. So just gotta work on the other side. Just put the bumper support on, just held on by those two bolts over there, and then we'll test fit the front. So got the support on, just lining it up, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, the gap here fits up, it's just too much material right here. So I'm gonna have to like get a Sharpie, line it, shave it down, leave a little here at the end so it can bolt up to the back point here. So other than that, the fender's looking good on this side. Just keep working. My brother mounted up the fender on this side. We just got to drill the holes real quick, but so far it fits good. See, as you can tell, gap is pretty good. The lines line up pretty good. Got to sit as flush as possible right there. Just got to mount it up, and I think we're ready to go. We just got to mount up the rest of the kit in the hood. All right, quick status update. So Jen's mounted up the other fender. We opened up the DMAX hood. This is the carbon fiber hood from DMAX Japan. Look at it up close. Super beautiful hood. The lay is really, really nice. See that shine right there. So we're gonna be test fitting everything, make sure the gaps and the fitments are all okay. Trying to get the bumper support to fit up. Didn't fit up quite right, obviously because of some parts or some of the excess material. So right here, I had to cut into it because the bumper support comes down up to here, like this far. And it was hitting this part right here on the side, so we had to cut in, shave off a chunk of it, about an inch and a half, cut all the way down, and just a little bit on the edges here as well. All right, so just to go over it real quick, see this excess material here. When the intercooler lines up, I'm gonna have to cut this much off of the support underneath. The reason why I'm keeping the support is it does add some rigidity to the chassis. I know people go to tube front with roll bar or whatever they want to do. So I cut, or I marked it with a Sharpie and measured it exactly how much I need to cut right here around the edges. And even for the intercooler piping on my 14, this is kind of the issue. So I'm gonna do that to the other side as well. But I want to cut it as flush as I can so that when I put the intercooler in, it matches up real nice. So far so good. What I have been using to grind it, obviously with the air compressor, it's the grinding wheel. Now I suggest you buy like at least a couple packs of these. You go through these quite quickly. I mean, I already went through 4 of them. I don't have the other one here, but I've got plenty more to use, so shouldn't be running out of wheels pretty soon. Other than that, it's a beautiful day out. There's still snow in the mountains. You can still see over there. It's probably like 30 degrees up there, and it's about 65, 70 degrees here today. But got a lot of the cars organized from our last vlog. If you saw it, we shifted around all the cars in the shop. So if you look right here, you can see that we moved the 14s on the left. Now we can use that lift on the left. JC13 there. We have Brody's Skyline, and that customer's Sylvia that we almost done pretty soon. And again, our 240s all lined up on this side as well. But man, I'm just like tired already. All right, so quick double check. Holes all lined up, screws fit. Look at Jen. He even got this one to fit right here, right on the fender, the end of it. Good work. Because of all the material, this is what happens when you start using the edges to grind them off. You start coming down to some of these tiny little things. All right, so finished grinding this off. This one off as well. And this one. It's good. One of the things I don't like messing with fiberglass is because of all the dust that you get. You guys should wear a mask when you do this, because it does get everywhere, and wear clothes that you don't want to wear. You will get itchy. You kind of see, like it's affecting my skin already. It's gonna be itchy for a long time, but other than that though, looks good. Just shaved it down a little bit, made it smooth. Got most of it off. Now just to test fit everything up and continue the fitment. Work. Here. That looks fine. Looks like it's lining up pretty good so far. That's why you buy authentic parts, man. The bumper lines up good. We got it mounted to the bumper support. All clearance issues fixed. Look at that tight fitment right there. All right, so now we gotta fit up the skirts and the rear bumper, and we should be good. All right, so we test fitted the kit, the skirt and the rear bumper. Just gotta finish mounting the holes up, and we should be good. How you feeling so far, dude? Almost done. It's hailing. All right, so that wasn't rain. That was actually hail coming down, making all that noise. But I brought my truck back inside, but you can already see it's been coming down. Let's see how much came down all at once. Oh, it's all melted now, but look at that. These are massive. See the size of that? All right, so we're still final testing the skirt. We're only on one skirt. We're doing the rears of them. Trying to patch the holes up right there. So far everything's looking good. Put the rear bumper support back on. Probably gonna paint it black, or maybe we'll paint it blue. Who knows what's gonna happen. But most likely black, just so we can't see it. And then finish up the rest of the side on this. And mock up the rear bumper, and then we're gonna put on the hood. Look what I found. Something that I made a very long time ago. It's just 2 truck tips welded together to a Y pipe that my uncle helped me build. And now that I found it, and the DMAX exhaust exit is pretty big, I don't know if I want the single exit anymore. I might just have to put this on. I think it looks really good. It's like the Supermade style. I think that's what inspired me to make it. This was made back in like 2012, I think. Just been sitting ever since. All right, so we got the rear bumper fitted up and center garnish in as well. Looks like everything's lining up pretty good. It's not bolted down, but the gaps all check out. Fenders all lined up as well. Look at that, it doesn't even need double sticky tape over there. It freaking lines up super good. Got the body lines to match up as best as we can. But so far so good. Just gotta put the hood hinges on, test fit the carbon fiber hood, check the front end gap, and we should be ready to finish and call it a day. All right. What's up, dog? All right, so we test fitted the carbon fiber hood onto the car. It looks really good. We just got some fitment clearance issues right here. This is what I was worried about. But up to here, we get, we don't have any issues. It fits up right away. We're gonna have to slide this fender out just a little bit out on this end, and this one too. I mean, the fitment is perfect here. Just gotta move the fender out. Because right up to here, it starts having no issues at all with fitment. So we'll just tweak around with it a little bit. But other than that, just if I pull back here, you can get an idea of what it looks like. It looks pretty good. All right, so we finished up the fitment on the fenders and the hood. So now the gaps line up a lot better. It doesn't touch the hood at all. The final thing to do is put the hood hinges on, and the car should be ready to go. We put in the bumper markers as well to kind of get an idea. So far it looks really good. Oh man. Super stoked for when this thing is completely ready to rock on the streets.